If you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of BASS, the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. And here I am now, I fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour.
Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites.
Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.
Bass Nation, let me hear ya.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. Welcome to day 3, 2023 Minnesota Bass Nation Tournament of Champions. So today, our top 25 boaters and top 25 co-anglers went out this morning at 7 a.m. Everybody is back safe, of course, at 3 o'clock, and we're getting ready to weigh some fish. So if you're just tuning in to us, we started out on Wednesday. With a full field. We had 94 boats this year, and we fished 2 days, and the 2-day totals for our big bass and our club team championship. So all these anglers come from all over the state. They all belong to bass clubs with the Minnesota Bass Nation, and we have 31 clubs that send representatives to this tournament every year to work their way into the regional qualifier up to the national tournament for BASS. So it comes down to today. Go angler. And of course, none of this would be happening without all of our wonderful sponsors and partners. And, we want to give a great big hand to Shingle Bee on the Bay for being such gracious hosts all week long. Northern Lights Casino, let's give them a big round of applause. Cassandra and her staff have been absolutely fantastic again. We were here a few weeks ago for our team trail, and they just never let up with the hospitality. Thank you so much, Cassandra. We'll probably talk to you at the end anyway. So we want to thank Bagley Baits, Northland Tackle, MG Lures, Hook, Power Pole, Berkeley, Humminbird, Minn Kota, Blackfish Gear, All Terrain Tackle, Capper Outdoors, Abu Garcia Skeeter Yamaha, the Bass Nation Alliance, PropMD, TH Marine, Lamaglass Rods, Boselka Fishing, and of course, Arsenal Fishing, which is our host for our bags that these anglers are all carrying around. When you see the Arsenal on the bag, it's coming from Dan Fabiano. In fact, Dan made it into today. He's standing back there with one of his own bags in his hand. So thank you so much, Dan. All right. We're to that point. We're going to start getting some fish weight here. We're gonna find out today our top 6 boaters and top 6 co-anglers for the 3 days. We'll be off to the national championship for Bass Nation, and the next 10 boaters and 10 co-anglers will be off to the regional qualifier to work their way to the national championship. So we got a really, really good crowd today. We had a pretty big crowd yesterday, Steve, and it looks like we got about 3,000, 3,500 here today. So these guys are, I want to hear it loud. Is everybody ready to win some fish? All right, here we go, folks. We're going to start at boat 25, and we're going to work our way up to boat number 1. And our first angler is up. Got Logan Stenrud from Renegade Bassers. Got 3 bass today. His total so far is 1397.
803.
803 for Logan. 803. All right, Logan. How was your week?
Well, it started off amazing. First day was unreal. Had a 5.5. I mean, the biggest bass I weighed in a tournament. Then day 2, I skunked. Didn't catch a thing, but today pulled out 3 of them. So it was a good week.
All right, and you've been on the team before, correct?
Yes. Yep. I made it out there this last year out to Winnebago, and I like fishing this lake a lot better than Winnebago, but
yeah, Winnebago is a tough lake. Well, thanks so much for fishing with us. Next angler up. We got Tad Johnson from Prior Lake Hook Setters. Tad has 5 fish today. His 2 days is total of 2861. Ahead, we're going to add to that, buddy. Let's get up here and take a look. $13.24 for Tad. Tad, excellent bag today again. We got a big one we're going to weigh. Oh, he's got another big one. If you were watching yesterday, Tad came in yesterday, weighed the big fish of the tournament at 663, I believe it was. Smallmouth bass. Here we go, Tad. Got a 417. 417.
How many you got, Mark? 3. Yeah.
All right, Tad, great tournament. Big fish of the tournament. That would have made my week.
I tell you what, that was fun. Every day I brought in 2 big smallies and 3 little largemouth. I just couldn't put it together. I mean, I was lucky to make it in here catching one like that. I mean, that's fish of a lifetime. Thank you guys. You guys put on a great event. We really appreciate it. And thanks, Shane, to be. Yeah, it was fun.
All right, Tad. Good job. Thank you. All right. Next angler coming up. Got Mark Warner. Mark's got 3 today as a co-angler, 1409 for the 2 days.
961.
961, Mark. Another nice bag for you. You're weighing a big one, are you?
Yeah.
All right, Mark's going to weigh a big one.
So you want me to tell them all?
Yeah. Here we go.
354.
354, Mark. Put your fish in. Well, Mark, you made it to day 3, which means you had a pretty doggone good week.
Actually, yesterday at about 2:50, I was ready to put my 2 fish I had back in the water and just say it is what it is. Just go home. And luckily, I caught a 3+ at the end of the day. And yeah, I had a great day today. I got to give a shout out to all my boaters that I had. They were definitely around the fish. And got to give a shout out to the hook setters because they always want to see you better. They train you, they teach you, they guide you. So, I mean, I got to give it up to them.
Absolutely. You got a great club, good support in that club. You're a very lucky guy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bob Griffin, Metro Hog Hunters. Bob, that 28.69 after 2 days. 5 fish today.
1448.
14.48. Another nice bag, Bob.
Yeah.
Excellent bag. That's gonna push you up there.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Consistent 3 days, so that's all you can ask for when you're in a 3-day tournament is a fish last.
It does. It can get very tiring, can't it?
Very tiring, and your fish get very tired. So I'm happy with this, and I had a really great time. I appreciate everything from the Bass Nation.
All right. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks.
You guys got to stick together. All right, we got Tim Spandy coming up from Castaways. Come on up here. 14-14 in his 2-day total. We got 3 more fish today as a co.
527.
527, Tim. That's going to increase your 3-day total there, working your way to that top spots to get back to the regional tournament. You've been to them before.
Yes, I am. A lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun, aren't they, Tim? All right, thank you. Thomas Schultz, Central Lakes Bassmasters, 28.86 for 3 days. Tom, you got 5 fish again today. Here it comes.
1424.
14.24, another nice bag for you. You've been pretty consistent all week.
Yeah, I mean, missing fish here and there is kind of upsetting, but you make it up at the end of the day. And yeah, I'm fishing on a John boat, so it's quite the difference. Going 40 miles an hour, everybody going 70. Flying right by me, but hey, I make it there at some point in time, and it's all about making the right cast and catching the right fish. So.
And making the same good decisions, right? Doesn't matter. The boat doesn't catch the fish.
That is very true. That proved me a point this weekend. So.
All right. Thank you so much.
How many?
Leslie, 1430 up 2 today
267.
for 267. He's a co-angler from Central Lakes Bassmasters.
How many, Alex?
Nice and consistent during the week today, Dan. You left one in the lake today.
Yeah, but any day you can get to the top 25. That's the goal. What happens today happens today. That's how you have to do it.
Exactly. And you did a good job to get here. Thank you. Alex Wolf, West Central Bassmasters. He's going to be weighing a big one. 28.94 for his 2-day total. 4 fish today.
1259.
12.59, Alex. And he's going to get a big one in there. There's a beauty.
I can do that. $445.
445, Alex.
There we go.
All right, Alex. 3-day total. For your 2-day total of 28.94. You come in with 4 today. For you, you were leading after day one. What did that mean to you going into day two and now to day three?
Oh man, saved some fish. I thought I did. Day two showed I didn't. We had to go find some new ones today and just ran out a little bit of time with it. So first state tournament, pretty happy to be leading day one. I mean, that's nothing to hang the hat on anyways. So we'll be back next year, be back stronger.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right, James Wolverton, Renegade Bassers, co-angler. Consistent 1435 after 2 days. Got 3 again today. Nope.
591.
591. 591.
Yep. I think so.
George Schlegel, 29-21 after 2 days. George, get up there. Let's take a look at your score. 5 fish today.
1137.
1137 to add to that total. Oh, he's going to weigh a big one, Mickey.
Try that again. That it? Maybe. Yeah, 337. Don't flip you off. Darling. That one might be good. Thank you.
Right here. Come here, talking, George. Very consistent, 5 fish a day. 29-21 after 2 days. Looked like you had a pretty good bag today. What do you think your chance?
Probably not very good. There's some hammers out here, but you know, we had like 2 big ones a day, and then I had like a bunch of small ones, and the small ones today were just smaller than usual. So kind of came back to bite me, but you know, we'll be back next year.
All right, that's what we want to hear. Thank you. Judah Shapudine, Twin Ports Bass Club. He's got 3 fish today as a co-angler. 1460 after 2 days for you.
583.
583.
How many days in 5?
All right, thank you, Judah. Jason Schmidt, Brainerd Lake Bassmasters. 29-41 after 2 days. Another 5 fish today. Jason, get here. Let's take a look. See what you got right here on that scale. Oh, you got another nice bag today.
1569.
1569. Excellent. That is going to add very nicely to your 2-day total. How was your week all?
I spent 2 days looking for smallies and didn't find them, and spent a day trying to find largies and found one spot and milked it for 3 days, and so we ended up with.
And here you are on day 3.
Here we are. We'll see where we end up.
All right. Good luck. Thank you. Next angler up, Josh Peters, Prior Lake Hook Center co-angler. Josh, he had 1508 for a 2-day total. Today we're in with 1 fish.
284.
284 for the 1 fish. You left a couple out on the lake.
I did. I'm going to go home and learn how to catch fish on a frog. I missed probably 5 or 6 out on the water that I should have gotten in. So that's the way it goes.
It's the way it goes.
It's fishing, not catching.
That's right. You are absolutely right. Thanks, Josh. Next angler up, Dan Fabiano Lunker Squad, 29.57 for his 2-day total. Another 5 fish today, Dan. Looks like it's going to be a decent bag.
Oh, 1502.
1502. Beautiful. Dan, give us a little rundown of your week.
It's all about consistency. These things aren't a sprint, they're a marathon, so you got to take it slow. And today, I thought 14 and a half a day would kind of do it. So I think I'm around that or around 15 a day right now to keep me in that top 16 to make the qualifier. So hopefully I'm right there or right inside of it. But it was a fun week. I fished really clean today. I missed 2 big ones yesterday, and I went back and got both of them. So redemption and revenge feels so good.
Yes, it does. And you were on the team this year down in Winnebago?
Yes, sir.
Yep, and that was kind of a tough week for us, wasn't it?
A very tough week, but that was a great fishery. If you want to go catch walleye and drum, go to Winnebago.
All right, thank you. Bob Rosetta from Twin Ports Bass Club, I'm sorry, co-angler. Another 3 fish today. He had 15-13 for 2-day total.
876.
876 for you, Bob. Not too bad. It's a nice 3 fish. Thank you, Bob. Mr. Chuck Steinbauer from Baxter Bass Snatchers. 29.67 for 2-day total. Another 5 fish today, Chuck.
986.
Really spoke them today. I was all set, but this was all Lois's fault today. I had nothing to do with this bag. Oh, I don't know. I fished really clean yesterday, and today everything that I could screw up, I screwed up.
You've been at this a long time, haven't you?
Way too.
Way too.
That's good.
Well, hopefully, Chuck, you'll be with us for a long time fishing. We really appreciate it. All right, thank you. All right, Derek Schwartz, New Ulm Bass Anglers. 15.29 for a 3-day total as a co-angler. Another 3 fish. Come on up here, Derek.
876.
876. Another nice bag for Derek. Well, these co-anglers are coming in pretty consistent. It's going to be an interesting end of the tournament. Next angler coming up, Pat Porter, Milfoil Mafia. Pat, 29.77 for your 2-day total. Another 5 fish today. Come on over here. Looks like we got a nice bag here.
1587.
1587, Pat. Pretty consistent, huh?
Yep. Did pretty good.
You like this lake?
Oh, it's all right. It's too big.
It's too big. Get your ticket. Thank you, Pat. Our next angler, Jake Goddard's Elko Eliminator co-angler. 1532 for a 2-day total. Another 3 fish.
683.
683. Put you up there around 22 pounds. Not too bad for 3 days, huh? For a 3 fish a day.
Yeah, fish as hard as I could, caught what I could, and can't complain about it, I guess.
All right. Is this your first tournament?
As a co-angler, yeah. Fish a lot solo, but never as a co-angler, so interesting to learn how it fishes as a co-angler.
That's some pretty good boaters.
Yeah.
It's always important.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Dan.
Next angler, Dan Bodison, Sportsman's Bassmasters, 29.79 for your 2-day total. Dan, go ahead and get up there, take a look at that scale. Another 5 fish today.
10-14.
10-14 for you, Daniel. Come on over here, Dan. Today any different than the last two for you?
Yeah, today the fish were snapping like I've never seen them snap before. I mean, we could have caught 100 fish. The problem, we thought we'd eventually knock a decent 3-4 pounder, but we just had to weed through them. It was hand over fist, but you couldn't, for whatever reason, the size just never came around. So, but give it our best.
You do. You usually do give it the best. So
very good fishery, right? It's awesome lake. So I fished a little big, but it's all right. I like it a lot.
all right, good deal. Thank you, Dan.
Sure. Go ahead, Lee. Yeah.
Lee Farber, Twin Ports Bass Club co-angler. 1554 for his 2-day total. Another 3 fish for Lee.
928.
928. Another nice bag for Lee. So normally, Lee, you don't come in as a co-angler.
Normally I don't, but I got here and found nothing pre-fishing, so I just volunteered to drop down a notch and learn something about the lake. Paid off though.
It did pay off for you. Congratulations. Our next angler up is Steve Lee from Prior Hook Setters. 30-28 for your 2-day total, Steve. Another 5 fish today. Looks like it's going to be a good bag. 60-51. Do they call you Mr. Consistent?
Well, today was pretty exciting. We were taken across the lake. We just about got to Boy Bay, and my lower unit completely fell off. And so we spun out at high speed. And, well, what are we going to do now? So we called you, and we got Brian to bring a boat up. And then I went to the rice, and I just couldn't get big ones. And then at noon, we went frogging, and I think we called everything. So it was wonderful.
Sounds like it was a great day. Very exciting day.
Yes.
All right, Steve, thank you. Next angler up, Drew Pearson, Twin City Bass co-angler. Drew, 1562 for your 2-day total. Another 3 fish today.
487.
487. It looks like your previous couple days was a little bit bigger fish.
Yeah, a little bit bigger. Today was a little bit tougher, but still a fun time, and thankful I could be here.
Yep, and we're glad to see you here. Thank you. Derek Doberstein, Renegade Bathers, 3084 for his 2-day total. Another 5 fish, Derek. Let's take a look.
1361.
1361. Another nice bag for you, Derek. Derek is our youth director. Derek runs our high school program and our junior program with a bunch of really, really good people, good volunteers. I think that the Minnesota Bass Nation high school program, we're up to about, what, 870 kids?
Yeah, it's somewhere in that ballpark. It kind of ebbs and flows a little bit, but it's been coming in pretty consistent. It's nice to get out here and be able to fish on day 3 as the director of the youth program to kind of, have a little notoriety and be able to go back to the kid and say, yeah, I can catch them too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And these are the kids that are coming up through that program who are coming into our adult program. And a lot of our clubs have really stepped up and have taken these kids in and joined their club so they can come here and fish with us and get used to it until they graduate. They can join an adult club and become part of the Bass Nation.
Yeah, I would say half of the non-anglers or non-boaters today look like they're from the high school program. I recognize the names and faces kind of over the years. So, Drew with me today. He came up through the high school stuff, recognized, paired with him last year on the Hamadou, and got to fish with him again today. So
there you go. All right. Thanks, Derek. Mitchell Jacobs, Sportsman Bassmaster, co-angler. Come on up here, Mitchell. 1574 for your 2-day total. Another 3 fish today. Looks like it's going to be a good bag for 3 fish. 869. Very nice. Very nice, Mitchell. Very consistent.
Yeah, I'd say so. But
This your first state tournament?
I fished my first one last year as a boater and didn't make it as a guaranteed this year, so switched to a co. Worked out. Yeah, I wish I would have got some bigger bites, but stayed consistent. Got fish. It was good. Learned the lake. It was good fishing.
You made it to day 3.
Day 3, that's the goal at the end of it. So.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next angler up, Eric Ritter, Twin Ports Bass Club. 31.18 for his 2-day total. Another 5 fish for Eric. Eric's one of our veteran anglers out here. He's always very consistent, been on the state team many times. As you can see,
get up there. $18.12
for that bag, Eric. See, there we go again. Yeah, he's going to weigh a big. Look at that beauty.
Not the biggest fish I caught this week. I landed on 48.5-inch muskie yesterday.
We saw that. Looks like with that weight, I believe you moved into first place for the tournament. 547 for his big one. Eric Gaffron from 10,000 Lakes. Bassmasters 1578 as a co for 3-day. Another 3 fish for Eric. Ooh, a nice 3 fish for Eric. 1073, Eric. Wow. Wait, a big one? Not a bad bag for 3 fish, 1073. Look at that.
A little fun today. I got a dang Aaron's fault for putting me near the fish today and let me swing on him as long as he did and as many as he did.
475.
475. Good job, Eric. Next angler up, Aaron Schmaltz, Twin City Bass, 3174 for your 2-day total. Another 5 fish coming in. Are we gonna have a big bag, Aaron? 1374. Not too bad. Not too bad. You know, I see you got kudos from your co-angler. You know, folks, this is what it's really about, is as these guys go out with a co-angler from a different club, they're working kind of as a team and kind of bouncing off each other, aren't you?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Eric did awesome today. I was on a different pattern. That pattern dried up real quick this morning, and he tipped us off to something else that was working. And so I give him a lot of kudos. He was able to really capitalize on all the bites that he had. And so unfortunately, I didn't do the same, and that put me where I'm at. But we had a blast today. We had a great time. We were around the right fish pretty much all day long. So Really quick, want to give a shout out. Thank you to friends and family for all the support. Thank you to my wife. She takes care of our 3 kids. Without her, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you.
All right. Thanks, Aaron. And that is so true. These guys do have a really good time together in the boat. Our next angler up, Michael Tesh, Twin City Bass Co-Angler, 1584 for your 2-day total. And he's got 3 more fish today to add to that total.
594.
594, Michael. Were you out chasing green ones?
Yep, caught every fish this week on a frog that I weighed in, so it was fun. I'm just hoping I have enough to make regionals, but I think it's gonna be pretty close.
It's gonna be close, but we'll see what happens at the end.
Yep, absolutely. Last time I made regionals was in the cross, so I'll be glad to get back there.
Yep, that was fun, and that's where we're headed in May. Ryan Rackey Lunker. Tell us about your week a little bit, Ryan.
It was a good week. I was around the right fish. Fish smallies till about noon today, but I just couldn't get any of them fired. So we just scrapped that program and went greenie fishing.
Paid off?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Justin Olson, Renegade Bassers, co-angler, 1644 for his 2-day total. Only 2 fish today, Justin,
$7.95.
but a couple of nice ones. 2 fish for $7.95. Excellent bag. You left one out on the water.
Yeah, I did. I got the fish that I that bit. Got them in the boat, but other than that, it was a fun day. Fun.
You had a good boater?
Yeah, Andy, amazing. Thank you for putting me on fish. Honestly, thank you to the past 2 other boaters that got me on fish as well. Cheetah and Ryan, both amazing guys.
All right. Thank you so much. Andy Rebar, Prior Lake Hook Setter Boater, 3194 for his 2-day total. Andy, you left a couple out in the lake today.
Yeah, I was chasing brownfish and I was going to live and die by it. I figured that was the only way I could win. So they could only get 3 of them to bite.
Well, you took a gamble, and that's part of fishing, isn't it?
That's right. Yep.
All right.
In it to win it.
In it to win it. There you go. Thanks, Andy.
How many, Connor? I got 5. Take away big. Now, go ahead.
Connor O'Connor, 10,000 lakes, 32, 34 for your 1874, Connor. Give us a little rundown of your week.
I left some fish in the lake. You know, you can't catch them all, but I saw a lot of fish, and just getting the right ones to bite was tough. I burnt a lot of gas, kept moving, kept trying to find the ones that were going to fire. I got lucky on a couple, made 3 big calls late in the day, and we'll see if it's enough to just get in the 6.
That's the goal, isn't it?
It is.
All right. Best of luck for that. Our next angler up, Hunter Reese, Twin City Bass Co-Angler, 1735 for your 2-day total. Another 3 fish today. Another decent bag.
8 boy.
All right. You've been kind of consistent as a co-angler.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of seems like the scales are getting a little heavier each day. I don't think they're that big, but I'll take it. So yeah, it was a fun week. Got a bunch of great boaters, and can't complain.
All right, it's always good to have a good boater with you, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Hunter.
Thank you.
Mike Lebsek, Prior Lake Cook Center boater, 32.46 for his 2-day total. Another 5 fish for Mike. Let's take a look, Mike. And it's going to be a good bag.
1702.
1702. Get him in the bag, Mike. Come and talk.
Yep. Oh, you know I'm a talker.
I know you're a talker. All right. Good consistent week for you.
Yeah, it was really consistent. I spent the first 2 days of pre-fish trying to chase the brown ones around, and about 1 o'clock on Sunday, after getting the Pewaukee beat out of me on Saturday out there, I turned to Bill Reinfeld and I said, Bill, let's go chase green. 5 minutes into chasing green, I had a 3.5 on the boat, and I said, I know what I'm doing for the rest of the freaking tournament. So I just ran the pencil reeds. I had 3 key areas that I ran and made adjustments on Sunday or day 2. Had to make an adjustment to keep them going, and then today that adjustment carried through all the way. And I had my fish early. It was super nice to have a solid limit by about 9 this morning, 9:30 this morning. So I want to thank Walker Area Chamber of Commerce. Want to thank Shingabee on the Bay. I want to thank everybody that is a part of this. Minnesota Bass Nation, hands down, has the best staff. I've been to regionals, I've been to nationals, and I can tell you that the anglers in this state, there's no better support network than our Bass Nation once we get there and just paving the way for us and that kind of thing. So I want to big shout out Stevie, Pete, Sally, and I'm going to leave everybody else out because I just can't remember. My memory's not that good anymore. So everybody, thank you so much. It's just been an awesome week. The Green Hornet, she rode again. So
all right, Mike, thanks so much.
How many?
All right, thank you, Mike. Andrew Fisher, Prior Lake Cook Center's co-angler, 1817 for his 2-day total. Another 3 fish. Looks like another good bag.
952.
952, another excellent bag. Very consistent for you, Andrew. I know you had some. They want to get some pictures of you, and I know you had some pretty doggone good boaters, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 3 great boaters. I was around fish all week, so for the last 3 days, so that helped. And all I had to do was catch them. It was easy.
There you go. That's what fishing's all about, right? All right. Next angler up, Paul Paddock, West Central Bassmasters. He had 32.48 for his 2-day total. Another 5 fish for you, Paul. Let's take a look and see what we got. Well, it looks like we're going to have a decent bag here. Yep. 15-16. So tell us a little bit about your week. Have you been to Leech Lake in the past?
I have a couple times. I fished the state tournament, oh boy, in 90 something. I think the first one you guys had here, 2008 it was. Yeah. But took some time off and then came back. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. It's great seeing you again. All right. Thank you. Payson Hares, 1843 for his 2-day total. Another 3 fish from Stellar Bassmaster co-angler. Looks like you got another nice bag, Payson.
74.
He's got a big one, Mickey. Let's see what this big fish looks like.
484.
484. Another nice Leech Lake bass. Jason, you had a pretty consistent week. You had some pretty good partners out there.
I did, yes. 3 great boaters. Put me around fish all 3 days, fishing the same kind of area too. So it was fun. Kind of knew what to do out there, and yeah, it was great. I'd like to thank my boaters, of course, you guys at Bass Nation, and my family, my friends, my girlfriend for coming out. Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, good job, Jason. All right, we have 5 boats left to weigh. And right now, we're sitting with our top 10 co-anglers. Our 10th place down is Mark Warner from Hook Prior Lake, Bob Rosetter, Twin Ports, Derek Schwartz, New Ulm in 8th place, Justin Olson in 7th, Mitchell Jacobs in 6th, Lee Farber in 5th, Hunter Reese in 4th, Eric Gaffron in 3rd, Andrew Fisher in 2nd, and Kaysen is sitting in 1st place for the co-anglers. For our boaters, 10th place, Derek Doberstein, Renegade, Daniel Fabiano, Lunker Squad, Jason Schmidt, Brainerd Lakes, Aaron Schmolk, Twin City, Pat Porter, Milfoil Mafia. Number 5 is Steve Lee from Prior Lake Hook Setters, Paul Paddock, West Central, Eric Ritter in 3rd place with Twin Ports, Mike Lebsack from Prior Lake in 2nd place, and leading the tournament right now with 51.08 pounds is Connor O'Connor from 10,000 Lakes. So those are our top 10 on each side right now. And we're getting ready to finish up. So we're going to go to our next angler. And coming up the scale is Kenny Schofield from Aquaholics. Another 5 fish. He had 32.51. Go ahead and stand. Move on.
1459.
14.59, Kenny. Pretty good week for you.
Yeah, it was a pretty good week. Only thing different today is didn't get that big by it, but it was fun. Thank you guys all for what you do here, and we appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Kenny. Jeff Weinberg, Prior Lake Hook Setter, co-angler, 1866 after 2-day total for him. Another 3 fish, Jeff. 2 fish?
$3.99.
$3.99 for 2. So we left one in the lake.
Yep. Couldn't get them in the boat today. Not for lack of trying, and boaters, you know, they help out. See, we're on fish, I just couldn't get them in the boat.
Sometimes that happens. The white's fishing, right?
Yep.
All right, thank you. Dan Welsh, Elk Eliminator Boater, 32.64 after 2 days. Dan, you got another 5 today?
That was a tough day today.
Well, let's take a look, see what you got.
12.10.
12.10. Dan was another one of our team members down at Winnebago, which was a really fun week, wasn't it?
It was. That was actually a pretty fun lake. I'd like to go back there someday. It was fun.
Well, we're looking forward to it again, right?
Hopefully sometime.
All right, Dan, thank you. After his 2-day total, another 3 fish today.
734.
734. Have you spent much time on Leech Lake, Jason?
No, I haven't. This is actually my first time ever fishing Leech. So I was just blessed to have really good boaters. So thank you to George, Kenny, and Spencer. Thank you a lot. And thanks to you guys as well. So I've enjoyed my time here.
All right. Thank you. Spencer Lahr from Metro Hog Hunter Boater, 32.79 for his 2-day total with another 5 fish. Looks like he's got a pretty good bag.
1426.
1426. Spencer, tell us a little bit about your week.
Well, it was a grind. They bit, but it was right at the end of the day, so I just kept throwing, and wait for them to bite. And they finally did, but today left a few in the lake.
You left the feet in the lake, but you got your 5 fish.
Yep, that was a good day.
That was. All right, thank you. John Morales, Bass Seeker Co-Angler, 1905 for his 2-day total. Another 3 fish.
665.
665 for yours, John. Would you give us a little rundown of today?
Tough. It was tough. We went brown fishing today. Committed to it until the last 7 minutes down here. I got to thank my boater today for character right there. That guy had a lot of character for sticking to his guns. He committed to fishing brown, fishing his spots, fishing what he knew, and he lived and died it. I mean, as a fisherman, you got to respect the heck out of that.
You certainly do. It takes a lot of courage to do that.
Yep, it sure does. And he gave me my last 2 fish in the last 7 minutes down the road over here.
And he's a great boater.
Thanks, boss.
All right. Thanks.
No.
And next boater up, Miles Lausch from Prior Lake Hook Center. Boater, 33.17 for his 2-day total. 3 fish today, Miles. Sounded like you gave your fish to your co-angler?
Well, we spent a lot of time trying to catch a smallmouth. And we gambled on it like I did the last 2, and I couldn't give it up. Oh! I weigh it big. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna weigh big?
Yeah. Probably. Lost a little bit.
Knocked him out.
I don't even know. Right now.
All right, let's see it. Let's see what happens here. You were also with us down in Winnebago. In fact, Miles is headed to the national championship down in South Carolina in October.
Yeah, thank you.
You're looking forward to that, are you?
I am looking forward to it a lot. Yeah, that was a tough tournament for a co-angler.
It sure was. But you'll do well. A lot of spots down there. It should be interesting for you.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited. First time. So
yep, there we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then there was 2 boats left. Jeff Almanza, Milfoil Mafia co-angler. 3 today, 1922 for his 2-day total. He's going to add to that.
708.
708. 708. Good day today.
Oh yeah, great day. I want to thank a couple people, Milfoil Mafia, the club, for giving me the opportunity to come out here. Also want to thank all 3 of my boaters. They were great guys. I definitely want to fish with them again. Most importantly, though, I want to thank my wife and my kiddos watching at home. Dad's coming home today, so we'll see you soon.
All right, Jeff. Thank you. Justin Schneider, West Central Bassmasters boater, 33.36 for your 2-day total. Another 5.
1850.
Another nice bag for Justin. I am gonna call Justin Mr. Consistent. He's been very prominent on our state team the last 3 years now?
Before.
Before you.
Don't cheat. It's really hard. These are the best anglers in the state, and I've been fortunate. Everything went my way again, I guess. And Jeff said, "Don't pull that horseshoe out." It was one of them days again. But yeah. Anyways, again, I want to thank my club. I want to thank my dad. My wife is here. Holy shit! I'm just gonna thank her. She
you can thank her right there.
My wife and my kids. Come up here. Get up here. Come on. We're a working family. It's hard to make weigh-in, so this is cool. Awesome.
It is. It really is. You've been, like I said, extremely consistent. It's been enjoyable to have you on our teams year after year. So we look forward to it again.
Absolutely. I've been I don't know if you remember, but I've been number 3, I think, on the state every year. So we're going to nationals, baby.
We're going to nationals. All right. Thanks, Justin. And then there was our final co-angler. Leading the tournament coming in today, Greg Potes from Twin Ports Bass Club with 1 fish. What happened out there, Greg?
I didn't catch them. I broke one off, and I had a great time. You know, all my boaters were great and gave me, I could throw anywhere I wanted to, and yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds good. It's good that you had a good week and a fun week.
I had a great week. I mean, even this guy here, he's a heck of a stick.
He's a fishing machine.
Yeah, he taught me a lot. I thought I knew a lot.
And that's partly what this is about. If a lot of you don't realize that, is our club members, they do learn from each other. They do learn on techniques and lures and things like that. And it's a big part of being in the Bass Nation clubs.
Yeah, definitely. I had a great time.
All right. Thank you. All right. And we're down to 1 angler. And right now, Justin Schneider is in first place with 51.86. And you need 15.87 to be the boater state champion. Are you ready? All right, Brennan, let's do it. So Brennan Berglund, Loon State Bassmasters, 36 pounds, was leading the tournament coming in today. Another 5 fish. Look at that. 20 pounds. Oh, my. Wow. Wow. That was fantastic.
I don't even know what to say right now. Holy cow. Oh, I thought that weighing 4 fish on day 1 was going to hurt me. And, you know, I've been stressing it out. I mean, I'm shaking right now. And I caught them all early today and I could finally take a breather. But that last drive in, I was sweating balls. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, coming in, I knew that smallmouth was going to win it. So I figured I'm going to swing. And, oh, my God, I did it. Wow.
That's fantastic. You know, and Brennan also fishes our team trail. And so he's pretty consistent on there, and he's always an angler that we're watching. And looks like you proved it this time around.
Yeah, on the team trail, me and my dad got our butts kicked. But, I mean, I knew coming out here I had the right fish. And thank God the weather played. And I knew I needed sun all 3 days. And I don't know how, because usually this is a friggin' wind, like a wind tunnel the whole way down. But really blessed with that the winds and the sun. So that was pretty much my whole bite. So
Right. Anybody you want to thank out there?
My parents, they're all right here, and my college bass fishing partner, Blair Erickson. Love all of them. Thank you guys for coming out.
All right. Thanks a lot. Congratulations. All right, everybody. We're going to calculate the rest of the weights. We'll get busy with the awards. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right. All right, everybody, we're ready to go. I know everybody's antsy to get going and get on the road back to home. Again, we always rely on our sponsors to help us through these things. Bagley Baits, Northland Tackle, MG Lures, Arsenal Fishing, Hook, Power Pole, Berkeley, Humminbird, Minn Kota, Blackfish Gear, All Terrain Tackle, Capper Outdoors, Abu Garcia, Skeeter Yamaha, Bass Nation Alliance, PropMD, who is our presenting sponsor this week, TH Marine, Lima Glass Rods, Woselka Fishing, and Northern Lights Casino. And a big shout out to Shingle Beyond the Bay for hosting our tournament this week. We've been so fantastic. We've been saying all week. Cassandra and her crew, come on up, Cassandra. I know we're kind of a tough crowd and tough going, but hopefully you kept things rolling. Your staff has been very good for us, and we really hope that you enjoyed our time here.
Yeah, you guys are all great. We haven't had any issues really with any of you. We'd love to do this on a yearly basis with you guys. It's been a great week. It's been fun. It's been something different, and we'd love to have all you guys back.
All right, it's fantastic. Anytime we need anything, we just talk to Cassandra. She makes it happen. She makes it happen. So let's give her another big a round of applause. And her helpers. Yeah. Dana, is it? Danny? Danny. Her daughter Danny has been helping out in the morning. Thank you so much for the whole week. It's been just fantastic. So, as we always do every year, when we come to communities around the state of Minnesota, we always have a charity that we give. We do a silent auction the night of the meeting. You guys like to step up. You give, you buy things. We donate the money to our charity that we choose for the year. And again, this year, you guys did a fantastic job. And I got Chad from the Walker Area Food Shelf up here, and how much help they like to have. And Chad, with our auction, with our cash donations this year, we raised $3,800 for you. I know how much the cash helps you guys. When you get cash donations like this, how many families would $3,800 help out?
So this is going to buy about 20,000 pounds of food, and this is good for almost a month worth of food for the local community here in Walker and the surrounding counties. So this is paramount for what we do, and it's the first year I think you guys have chosen us to be the beneficiary of your donation. So I just want to say thank you and a big shout out to the Minnesota Bass Nation. You guys are wonderful. So we volunteer and we help man and staff for one of the local fishing tournaments here. It's a smaller 2-day tournament, and that takes a lot of time. So the fact that you guys set all this stuff up, came over to the food shelf and donated your time and your hours today, just seriously, thank you so much. You guys were wonderful.
Yep, and we had a really good time. We had anglers over at the food shelf. We were helping them stock shelves and rotating stock and moving around some things and getting things cleaned up for them. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll grab your gift for you.
All right, anglers, it is time. Now, bear in mind, the top 6 are going to straight to the national tournament. The next 10 anglers and co-anglers down will be going to the regional. So you're going to be the results are going to look a little funny online because the place doesn't match exactly. I mean, your place is your place, but being that we go 10 down the line, that's where the trophies are going. So co-anglers. our 10th regional qualifier heading to La Crosse next May is Jake Goddard's Elko Eliminators with 22:15 for the week. Huh? Yep. That's what you want. Go ahead and get your picture. Then we'll go, yeah, we go from 10 down. Not for this. Not till we get down to 10. Congratulations. Thank you. And our next qualifier in 15th place, Jeff Weinberg. And our 14th place, next qualifier, Mark Warner, Briley Cook Setters, 2370. 13th place in our next qualifiers, Bob Rosetter, Twin Ports Bass Club with 2389. And 12th place in our next qualifier, Derek Schwartz, New Ulm Bass Anglers with 2405. And 11th place in our next qualifiers, Greg Potes, Twin Ports Bass Club with 2407. Now we'll be here. And our 10th place state finisher, Justin Olson, Renegade Bassers, 2439. Where is Justin? You got a plaque up here. Justin around? Might be upstairs. In 9th place, Mitchell Jacobs, Sportsman's Bassmaster with 2443. Come on up, Mitchell. As I announce this, these, come on up and get your plaque. Look at Rick.
Stay right next to that.
Right up here, bud. Oh, I know. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Eighth place from Twin Ports Bass Club, Lee Farber, 2482.
Get a picture with the big guy.
Good job, Lee.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Lee.
Thank you.
In 7th place, Hunter Reese, Twin City Bass, 2543.
Thank you.
Don't run away.
Thank you.
And our 6th place co-angler, who has punched his ticket to the national tournament, John Morales, Bass Seekers for 2570.
You want me to take that or you want to come up? No, I was going. Oh. There we go.
Congratulations. And 5th place, who's also going to the national tournament as a co-angler, Jeff Almanza, Milfoil Mafia, 2630 for his weekly total.
Nice job.
Nice job. Thanks. Congratulations.
Thanks, Pete.
And in 4th place, Jason Batchel, Gopher Bassmasters, 2637 for his 3-day total. And in 3rd place and heading to the national tournament as a co-angler, Gaffron, 10,000 Lakes with 2651. And in second place, Andrew Fisher, Prior Lake Hook Setters, 27.69. No beers.
Thank you.
Thank you. And in first place, heading to the national tournament, and the Co-Angler 2023 state champion, Kason Hare's Stellar Bassmaster with 29.17. Congratulations.
One more.
Congratulations, Kate. All right. For our voters, I'm going to go down to 10th place. You don't need to come up until 10th place. Qualifier going to lacrosse, Bob Griffin, Metro Hog Hunters, 43.17 for his 3-day total. 15th would be Derek Doberstein, Renegade Bassers with 44.45. 14th place is Daniel Fabiano, Lunker Squad Bassmasters with 44.59. Yeah. Who was that? 13th place and heading to the regional qualifier, Daniel Welsh, Elko Eliminators, 44.74. Next angler heading to the qualifiers, Jason Schmidt, Brainerd Lake Bassmasters with 45.10. And 11th place, heading for the regional tournament, Aaron Schmolt, Twin City Bass, 45.48. Congratulations to you, all of you. Good job. All right. Our 10th place, Pat Porter, Milfoil Mafia with 45.64. Come on up. In 9th place, from Prior Lake Hook Setters, Steve Lee, 46.79, heading for the qualifier. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
In 8th place, Spencer Lahr, Metro Hog Hunters with 47.05. Good job. Thank you. Glad to see you. And in 7th place, and heading to the regional qualifier lacrosse, Aquaholics own Kenny Schofield with 47.10. And I think he's the only guy that's taller than I am. All right, pro anglers. In 6th place and our first national qualifier, Paul Paddock, West Central Bassmasters, 47.64. Good job. In 5th place, Eric Ritter, Twin Port Bass Club, 49.30 for his 3-day total.
Thanks, Peter.
And in fourth place, Michael Lebsack, Prior Lake Hook Centers. 49.48 for his 3-day total. Good job.
Are you gonna take a picture already? All right.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Pete.
And in third place and heading to the national tournament, Connor O'Connor, 10,000 Lakes, 51.08 for his 3-day total. And in second place, heading for the national championship, West Central Bassmasters own Justin Schneider, 51.86 for his 3-day total.
Can you guys hand it to Daddy?
Thanks, buddies. All right.
It's down to this. Our number 1 national qualifier in 2023 state champion, Brennan Berglund, Loon State Bassmaster, 56.05.
One more.
All right, everybody. Congratulations to all the anglers that made it through. And that concludes the 2023 Tournament of Champions. I need all you guys. Where are you guys? Don't leave. Don't leave. You qualifiers, you need to come over this way. We're going to get some pictures of the whole group. Just follow Rick. He's going to take care of all that.
One through 16.
1 through 16. 1 through 16 on both sides. Go Angler, Angler, follow Rick Hammer. We're going to get some photos. Thank you, everybody, and have a great weekend.
Holy smokes! If you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of BASS, the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. You know, I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. Here I am now, fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour. Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites. Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.
Bass Nation, let me hear ya.